Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm carrying on with the theme of making our own ephemera, because I had fun last time. I had lots of fun, and I'd like to say a big welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you for joining me on my creative journey of craziness. I hope you stay a while, and I hope you enjoy what you see, and I hope I inspire you, because yeah, that's what I love to do. So first off, I made these are so cute. They're proper cute. Look at the look at the look. They're so tiny. Oh my god, they're so cute. And this one is just, these are the Heidi Swap file folders that I've got, and I just cut a load out. Now these are basically just examples, because today we are making our very own snippets. So these two here, this here and this here, is a little snippet, because I thought, why not? Why not have your own custom-made snippets for your work? That's perfect. You know, like sometimes you go through your Tim Holtz ephemera or any other ephemera that you use, and you kind of sit in there, and I mean, like the curator, you know I love the curator snippets. And you go through them and you're just like, there's just not that colour that you need. You need that colour. You want a certain colour. It's like, oh, that's a bit bright. Do I want to use red? That blue's a bit bright. That yellow's a bit bright, you know. So make your own. And they can look like the colour exactly the colour that you want. So I made these two little file folders just as an example of how you can use the cool little snippets. And this one, this is another little cutie. I mean, look at that. It's just so cool. It's just so cool. And it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So those ready to go ephemera packs and pieces, they're just, oh, they just make your life so much easier when you're crafting. So here are some that I made. I mean, how cute is that? It's just so cute. And it's another way, shop your stash. It doesn't matter that you haven't got the same stamps as me. You'd be surprised what stamps you've got. So shop your stash. Go through, get out all your stamps. I mean, look at that one. I love that one. That was just so cool. And that one, like, not here, but if you go, look. It's just so cool. They're so cool. And that one, I mean, look at that one. It's just, right. So I took a sheet of A4 paper, and oh, let me just move you a little bit. That's it. I took a sheet of A4 paper and I cut strips of 1/2 inch, 1 inch and 1.5 inch. And then once I'd cut the strips, I then got my chomp, not my out, and and then I cut them out. I think it was like 1 inch and 1/2 inch. Some of them possibly 2 inches as well. Basically just cut squares and shapes. It really doesn't matter. So these are the ones I've got. They're all different sizes. Like I said, they're just as if you've got a packet of snippets. There's no correct measurements. There's no wrong measurements. Just cut. Just cut them to whatever shapes you want. Yeah, you don't need any measurements for this. Like I said, the thickest of the strips that I did was 1.5 inches, and then 1 inch, and then 1/2 inch. So as long as you do have the long strips, then yeah, just cut away and make your little pieces. Also, your distress inks, all your favourite colours, doesn't matter which. I do like to go with kind of Nothing too in your face, because when you come to stamp on them, yeah, it's not going to be very visible. So I tend to, well, the ones that I picked out for the ones that I did, I had ice spruce, because I just love that. A little bit of vintage photo, and I'm using the distress stains. I had a comment on my last video about distress and oxide, and if you want to use oxide, use oxide. The only difference is these are a bit more pigmented than the oxide, because obviously the oxidization that happens when you use the oxide distress sprays. So it has quite a chalky finish. That's the only difference. It's quite muted and has a chalky finish. So using the distress sprays today, which is not the oxides, just the normal ice spruce, vintage photo, pumice stone, speckled egg, and walnut stain. So they're the colours I'm using today. I might get antique linen and lost shadow as well, because I think they'd look really cool. So yeah, just grab your, you don't have to use the sprays either. If all you've got is the, now this is an oxide, but pretend it's not. If all you've got is the ink pads, use those. That's absolutely fine. All you do is just squish them down on a bit of acetate, or a bit of, if you've got like this stuff, your wrapping, use some of that, squish it down, bit of water. It will do exactly the same thing as the sprays. So I've got those, and I've got some stamps as well. I have my little, you know what I'm like, I always have a little tray of the ones that I never put back where they're supposed to go, and then I find all these separate little stamps, and I'm like, so I put them in a bowl, because to be honest, these are the stamps that I use the most. So yeah, there's I know the Tim Holtz, this is Tim Holtz. I haven't got a clue what this one is or what this one is. These two, I don't know. Tim Holtz. So yeah, there's a few in there. Obviously I know the Tim Holtz ones, and I think they're off the field notes, which is why my field notes is a bit sparse. So yeah, so pick out your stamps, any stamps, it really doesn't matter. You can use anything on this. Like I said, this is the perfect project to shop your stash. So yeah, let's get on with creating some snippets. Right, so I have got my scrappy stamp. Let me bring you out a little bit, because that's better. Just a little touch. I'll move my mat over. A little touch. I've got me scrap mat, and I have a piece of acetate here. So I'm going to put this to the side of my scrap mat, and then I'm just going to pick out, no, I'm not going to pick out first. So I did go and get some other sprays as well. So I got Weathered Wood, Shabby Shutters, Lost Shadow. And then I got my, it's quite old. This is bound to have a date on it somewhere. 2012. So yeah, it's quite old, but it's still going strong. Gotta love that. So yeah, I've got my tea dye as well, because for some strange reason, I don't seem to have a distress stain in antique linen and tea dye. I've got the oxide, but I haven't got just the distress stain. So, stain. So yeah, so I'm going to have to sort that one out. But anyway, we've been talking loads. Oh, I've been talking loads. I'm rambling, talking loads, and we haven't even started doing anything yet. So, right, first off, what I'm going to do is, excuse me, I'm going to do a little lost shadow. So all I'm going to do is just a couple of random spritz like that. And then a little, just a little drizzle of water. And then I'm going to take one of my little pieces of paper, and I'm just going to, oh, I love Lost Shadow. Just going to literally, I mean, look at that. Oh, it's just too cool. I'm just going to dab. I'm just moving it around with my finger a little bit. Perfect. Yep. We've got some different sizes in here. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Dab. And then dab. Dab, dab. Dab. Perfect. Right, so I think we're done with the old... I don't know where my wipes have gone. There they are. I think we're done with the lost shadow. So we're just going to wipe that away. And then I'm going to give them a quick blast. And then I'll be back. Right, so I know you probably can't see because of the mess of my scrap pad, but I'm going to go in with the Shabby Shutters. So again, I'm just going to, because I want the dots mainly. That's why I'm sort of half squirting. And this time, I'm not going to put any water on. I'm just going to, that's what I want there. Look at that. Look at the dots. Perfect. So I'm just gonna, yes, 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 yes. Love it. Want the dots, want the dots. Look at that. Yes. Want the dots as well as oh, I do like Lost Shadow and Shabby Shutters together. Very nice. Now, don't forget, don't worry about the gaps because we're going to distress around the edges like we do. Oh, look at that. So cool. Like we do all our projects. So we're going to go over with some vintage photo and some scorched timber as well. Up, up, perfect. Dots, dots. Let's got a bit more on there and there. Yes. Are we missing any? Have we done them all? Yep. Right, now, if you don't want to waste your ink here, so I've got some labels left over. And you can just dab your labels into the ink and let them dry off. Let's get some white ones because the white ones, I seem to be favoriting them over the craft. I love the craft, but I do like these white ones. Right, so I've cut some labels and I have some of this. If this goes a little bit dry, just because it will reactivate with the water, and then just give it a little smoosh, and then dab your labels in it, and then you're not wasting any of your ink. I love doing this. This is just perfect because you can use these as elements in your junk journaling. Right, so I'm just going to put these aside to dry. And then I'm going to wipe the rest off of here because it's only a little residue. And I'm going to give this a blast and then I'll be back. Right, so we've got some Shabby Shutters and Lost Shadow. Now I want to try the Weathered Wood because this is another one of my favourites. I'm just going to put these little labels, they're just here. I'm just going to put them to the side. And I'm going to have a little spray of... Oh, look at that. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, this blue. Look at that. Oh, I hope the camera's picking it up because it is so nice. And then I wonder what colour we should do with the blue. Look at that. How cool is that? I might do, oh, nearly dropped it. I might do just a little swipe. Just on the edge, and then a little swipe, and then just with your finger. Perfect. Ah, it's just too cool. Where's the little ones? And then I want some dots. Perfect. Oh, got a nice big square one. This is like the same size as the collage tiles, that one. And we want some little thin ones. There we go. There's one. Perfect. And we want some more. I think they're all hiding in the middle. There we go. Oh no, I think they were scrap. Those ones, they were the offcuts. Let's just do a few more. Let's do another collage. That'll do, perfect. And now we're going to get the labels again. And we're just going to splodge. I'm going to put a bit of water because I want it to be a little bit diluted. Because then it's more fluid then. So then, yep, there we go. And then I also want some of the ones where, not the craft ones, I want some of the ones that I put the Shabby Shutters on. Look at those two colours. Oh my Lord. They're so nice. Look. Right, I'm going to save these two Shabby Shutters for a different colour. If we use a different colour, and then I'm just going to mop up the residue. Give these a blast and I'll be back. Right, so they're all dry and just look at these. Oh, they're just too cool. Look at that one now it's dry. Can you imagine, like, you can just peel these off and just use them as an element. But if one thing I will say is if you're using distress on these labels and if you just leave it for a little bit and let it do its thing, look at this. Can you see the colour changing? It's almost like what oxide does. But how cool is that? It's like a tinge of green. And this is not got Shabby Shutters in. This is just weathered wood. Ah, I love it when I do that, when it does that. That's why I love distress, because, oh, it's just awesome. Right, so let's put those to the side. And I think the next one we're going to do is, I'm going to do tea dye. And this time I'll show you how to do it if you've just got the ink pads. So just get some down, smooch it around. Perfect. I mean, look how juicy it is. It's like over 10 years old. I'm going to put a little bit of water down. Perfect. And now we're just gonna splodge. Oh, tea dye is very orange. Oh, look at that dribbling, look at that dribbling. Look at that. How cool is that? Oh, I like weathered wood and tea dye. Yes, I do. Very nice. Lush. Lush, 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 lush. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, dot. Let's smooch that around. And that one. And then perfect. And now we're going to get our little labels back. And let's mop some of this up. Perfect. Oh, look at that colour. I think it's weird to me because I've been using oxide for so long that I've forgotten what the... Oh, look at that. Oh, even when I'm not trying to go for grunge, I get grunge. Oh, that! Look at that. Look at that around there. It's just so nice. Right, let's get a bit of the old... Let's go for a bit of the free colours, shall we? Oh, look at that. Look at that. I have got literally tons of these labels. Just with... Oh, should we get a bit more water and put a bit of just on the old shabby shutters? Yes. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Oh, oh, oh. My stamps are falling. The stamps are falling. Right, let's just keep one shabby shutter on one of those ones. And I'll show you. I have... So while I've been playing, I made a load. Look at all those. So I stamped on some because I thought they'd be really good backgrounds as well. So yeah, stamped on some. And then, put those back. Look at all these, look. Let me do a little flick pad. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. And then I've just got a ton. I mean, look at that. That's the pumice stone, that one. That's just... Oh, look, pumice stone. A vintage photo. Look at that. Oh, I have now got a ton of these. Oh, just in my stash. And I'm going to keep making a load as well. Just for like your backgrounds or your elements. Or you think, oh, I need to fill that up. There you go. You've got an added element of colour that you can stamp on as well, because yeah, I have got some that I have stamped on. So perfect. So there's those. I'm going to give these a quick dry and then I'll be back. Right, so they're all dry. Look how cool these turned out. Honestly, even if you just buy yourself a roll of labels just to mop up your inks and stuff, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Look at that, look. That is literally just the tea dye. Look what it's done. That looks like a sunset. Oranges and yellows and sort of like dark browns. Oh, it's just so I could look at the look. I could just play with distress inks like all day long. And now I have a lush pile of ephemera to go in my ephemera box. I also have some... All right, let's get rid of... I'm going to have to get a new one because that one's just too busy. Right, so we have a new one. And here, I need to get my decent craft mat as well because This one doesn't like heat, considering it's heat resistant. It goes all bubbly in the middle, which is a bit annoying. Right, so we have all our stamped snippets. And then I'm going to get me stamps that I nearly lost. So I've got a mixture here. I've got my Tim Holtz ones, plus I have got my little pot here. I've got Correspondence from the Past by Elizabeth Craft Designs, and I have got Travels from the Past by Elizabeth Craft Designs. I have got Signatures from the Past by Sam Paul. I've got both hers, and this is Elizabeth Craft Designs, but I can't remember what it's called, so I'll have to link that in the description box. And I've got I don't know where that's from. I just pulled that out of my stash. I don't know where it's from. I don't know. But yeah, it's a stamp set. So right, let's get some stamping. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little label and get my little ink pad. I'm using Black Soot Archive, and I'm just gonna put some labels on some, because I don't know why, I just love the labels coming off the edge kind of look. I just think it looks so cool. So let's, oh no, let's do a different colour. Let's do a little square one. Just a little smidgen off the end there. And then, oh look, this one, I didn't do the tea dye on. Oh well, it's just weathered wood. Never mind. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Right. And this is where we just stamp. This is where we have fun, and we just put loads of stamping on. I'm going to use, I can't remember which one's which, 1 or 2. So I'm going to use this one because it's got some really cool numbers down here. And I like them. And I like having numbers. Can you see well enough? I'm just going to put a... Oh, yes, a number on there. And then I think I'm going to put one there too. I don't really want them looking all the same. Let's have a look. Love that one with the signature. It's just too cool. What have we got on this one? Oh, look at these. Established 1852. That's a cool little stamp. Make sure it's straight. And then let's put that down here. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Let's put it on here as well. Do it at the end. Perfect. Get rid of that big line. Do we want this anywhere else? Let's just do... Right, let's wipe off the 1852 and just do the established. Perfect. And then we'll put that, let's put it at the top. Let's be rebels. Yes. Love that. What else have we got? I'm going to put those aside because I'm going to get out my big numbers. And I'm going to do 3 first. So let's do 3 on there. And then maybe 1 down the bottom. Let's pick another number. Let's do 0.9. Do 2 together. I think I'm going to do that on a bigger one. Let's do it on this one. Oh, look at that. Oh, da, 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 da. Right, what I kind of like to do is, I'm going to do 8 now. What I kind of like to do is I like to do the larger elements first and then kind of work in with the small ones. So let's put established 8. Yes. Excuse if you can hear. Good old Ernie having a good old drink. Slurping. I don't know why he does that. Bert does it as well. Proper slurp. Right, let's do 5. Let's put 5. I don't want numbers on all of them. Well, that might be a little porky because, yeah, I might have numbers on all of them. What else have we got? Right. Now I'm going to do 1 with a 4. I'm going to put him in this corner, I think. And I think I'm going to do, it look like a Scrabble piece. Oh, I've lost my little widget on the end. Slide that in. And then I'm just going to put these together just so they're all together. I know they're not in order. Don't come for me. I can count. Right, so let's put those away. And then I'm going to get out my little, one of my favourite of all time Tim Holtz stamps. You know, the little one from Field Notes. And then I'm just going to doof. 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 Oh, I'm not going to put it on all of them though. Buff. This top corner. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shall we just do one more? Bup. That's it. Right. And then I've got a little line, this little sort of like wavy lines that goes on the postcard, postmarks. I don't know where it's from. It's just a random stamp. So I'm just gonna randomly stamp. I knew I had another one. There we go. Perfect. And then I have some number stamps in here as well. Yes, there we go. This is what I mean. This is just perfect for shopping your stash. Just go through all your stamps. Even if you don't use the whole stamp, just have a look at your stamps, like properly look at your stamps and have a look and see what elements you can use from that stamp. Oh, this is just so cool. This is like, again, this is so my favourite kind of, one of my favourite kind of crafting. where you can just sit. To be honest with you, I like any kind of crafting that you can just chill and put a movie on. See, look at that. Half on, half off, I think. How many we got butterflies on? 1, 2, 3, 4. Shall we put one on a big one as well? Let's put one up there. Oh, yes. I like it. I like it. Right, I've got filed in here somewhere. Here we go. This is off of the field notes as well. And I want to put this, on here. Perfect. And let's put it down there. And then I also think there. And I think there. Right, what else do we have in my little secret box? I have this one as well. Again, I don't know where it's from. Put that there. Right, and I've got this little red one with the, it says number on it with a dot. I can't tell you where some of these stamps are so old, and that's why I can't kind of remember where I got them from. Oh, I'm liking those so far. Right, now I want my favourite stamp. That's this one. It is, I've got the wrapper here somewhere, and I've got this one as well. Oh, it would help if you turned them over. They're both St. Paul, but look at these little numbers on here. How cool are these? I have got the wrappers somewhere, so bear with, because I can tell you what they're called. Right, so this one is called Meadow Beauty, and it really is, because it's not only got a sort of like a little quote there as well, it's got like numbers on. Specimen number, I'm going to use that. If I didn't say it, specimen number. Say that quickly. And the other one, I don't seem to have the wrapper for, but I did just find my teeny toadstools, and yeah, I'm going in with this because I like this. I'm going to go there. Oh, let's on here. There. On here. Should we go that way? Maybe. Maybe. Right, let's put that up there. And let's get this little specimen number. Perfect. Because this is just too cool. Let's see if we can. Look at that. That's just awesome. And then let's put that there. Lush. And then also under here. Yes. Should I put it on here too? And then maybe, just maybe, let's put that back on there. Let's get the one on the numbers. Because I reckon Yeah. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Right, let's put that there as well. So it looks like specimen number 3618. Should we put... Yes. Da, 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 da. Right. And now I'm going to get the other one, and I'm going to get my text stamp. And I'm not going to do it in that colour. I think I'm going to do it in vintage photo. Da, 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 da. Do you know what? I'm not. I lied. I'm going to do some in antique linen and pumice stone as well in the oxide. So I'm gonna have a little test. Oh, we're having a test together. So if it all goes wrong, it's not just my fault. Right. That's perfect. That's how I wanted it. So you can see it, but it's not in your face. Love it. Right, so these go great with the Shabby Shutters colour, because I don't think it's going to show up with the weathered wood, because that's too dark. So let's try the pumice stone. It's still too light, but you can kind of see it. Right, I'm going to go over this one with the pumice stone. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. Right, the others I'm going to do in the vintage photo. So I'm not going to... let's just move those aside. Oh, look at that. Look at that. How cool is that? Oh, look. And they get even better when they've been distressed as well, like around the edges. Oh, I think we might need something else on there. I think we might need a little butterfly or something. Yep. Lovely. Perfect. Let's go over that one. Oh, look at that. It's just so cool. And I think this one needs a little something in the top corner. And this one, that one's got some on. This one hasn't. That'll do. Perfect. I do love the font on this one. Right, lovely. And now, let's put another... See what we've got. Right, so on this correspondence from the past, there's a couple of these little postmarks. So I like this one that says due 6, and I like this one that says London. So let's use that as well. And I think this time, branching out, shall I? I'm going for it. Yeah, kind of like that, you know. Yeah, that's kind of cool. What else have we got? Let's put one going off there as well. That one is the one that needs something in there, whether it be a number or a butterfly. Right, let's put that there, and let's do the Juice 6. See where we can put that. Let's put that just there, and then just there, up there, down there, on there, there. All right, I think that's enough of that one. Where'd the butterfly gone? I know it's in there somewhere. Oh, shall we go for some leaves? Right, let's put the vintage photo away. Instead of some butterflies, let's go for some leaves. Not too sure. Not too sure. Oh, that's quite cool. That's quite cool. Oh, I bet it would look cool on this one. Yes. Yes, it's kind of cool, but I want the butterfly. Here it is. Right, let's put the... Make sure we get plenty of ink. That's made that better. And then just off the top there. We've gone very specimen, haven't we? Just on there. And I ain't mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. I think that will do. I think that will do. Yep, I'm happy with those. And let me just spread them out. And lift them up. How cool are they? They're so cool. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to put some of these ink pads away. We're going to distress. So I've got my vintage photo and my scorched timber, and I need to get my little splodges. There we go. Right, so first we're going to do the lighter colour, which is the vintage photo, and I'm just going to go around the edge. This just seems too light. Bring it all together. I mean, look at the difference it makes. So I'm not going to do all of these on camera because, you know, I'm sure you don't all want to sit there watching me distress. You've seen me do it loads of times now. So I'll just do a few. Let's do a biggie. Perfect. Right, and now we're going to do... We're going to do the scorched timber. So just around the corners. Just like that. Let's do one without the old vintage photo on. Oh, that looks cool. That looks cool with just the scorched timber. Scorched timber. Getting me words all muddled up today. What's wrong with me? Right. And then let's just do this one. There we go. And then I'll do the rest off of camera and I'll be back. Let's do another one. Just look at that. How cool is that? Just like that. Love it. Do another one. Let's take off a little bit of the old butterfly. Oh, look at that one. Look. Oh, I love it. Ta-da! Here we have. Let's put them in the bowl. Some of our very own stamped snippets, all ready to go on your work. We've got little ones, we've got big ones, medium sized, and every single one of them is different. How cool are they? I love them. I love them. They're just, oh, they're just so cool. I love making ephemera. How cool are they? Look at the grunge on them. And I must admit, I did step outside my comfort zone today because I used the tea dye and the shabby shutters. And if you know me, I very rarely stay away from colour. Apart from, I mean, I like blue, but yeah, I tend to stay away from colour. So we have, and the others that I made the other day as well. As you can see, these ones are very grungy. And the ones I made today are very colourful. I don't know which is my favourite. No, I'm lying. These are. Oh, my yeah, these are my favourites. I'm just a grungy girl. Neutrals, browns. I'm just yeah, I am. I can't help it. I'm just not a colour kind of person. I do like these, but these are my favourite. So they're all going to go in together, and then now you've got a lovely, nice little wedge of snippets. Can you imagine? Saturday afternoon, got nothing to do. Sunday morning, got nothing to do. Sit there, stick a black and white movie on, bit of Cary Grant, bit of Doris Day, maybe a bit of Frank Sinatra, and then just ink and stamp. This is so relaxing. And then before you know it, you are going to be stashed for ephemera for ages. And like I said, and the good thing about it is you can colour coordinate it with your projects. And here are the two examples of what you can make with them. So you can use them. They look really cool. I think they look really cool anyway. You can use them on your tags and all sorts. So yeah, I mean, even you could even use one. Let me find one. Let me find one that fits. I think it will have to be one of those. Yeah, I mean, oh, let me take. Hold on, right, because we're doing it again, aren't we? Let's ink it up. And then we put that there. I mean, look at that. In fact, I'm not too sure. I think it might need, because that little snippet is very, it's very grungy. So let's go a bit black soot, and then that's better. And then look at that. Fits perfect. And then you've got yourself a cool little tag as well. I mean, they go on everything. And I don't know, I mean, you could cut it down, I suppose, if you really wanted to. I mean, personally, I wouldn't. Personally, I'd have it hanging off the bottom. Let's turn it round. Yeah, I'd have it hanging off the bottom because I quite like it. I like things when they overlap. Yeah, they're cool. They're so cool. Or you could even just punch a hole in it, and then you've got a little dangle as well. So they can be used for all sorts. Ephemera, tags, charms, tickets. Oh, I love this kind of crafting. I really do. Absolutely love it. I mean, look, how cool are they? They're going to look really cool in somebody's junk journal. And then all you could do, I mean, I have done a bit on the back. I haven't on this one. So you could just stick that, and then you've got somewhere, if I can get my fat finger in it, you've got somewhere to put 2 hidden photos or some journaling. Just put that on a page. And then even if you wanted to, you could have that coming out. Well, no, because that would look not, I don't need one that's got the same received bit on. So yeah, you can have that coming out the side. A bit of paper coming out the bottom. Let's get one of these, look. I mean, look at that. Straight away, that's just so cool. See? All sorts. There's all sorts. I love them. They're just, and I love crafting and watching movies. It is my favourite pastime. I mean, sometimes I'm up until stupid o'clock in the morning. I don't realise it's stupid o'clock in the morning. But yeah, because it feeds my soul, I have to say. I love it. I love everything about it. So if you do give this a go, don't forget to tag me on social media. All my socials are in the description box down below. If you've made it this far with the volume up, everything I use that I can, I link in my Amazon store, which is also linked down below. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment and share. If you want, you don't have to, it's up to you. But it's very much appreciated if you do. And I will see you next time. I don't know, because this isn't what I said it was going to be, was it? Last time I said I was going to use the labels. And I am. I am. But it's a bit of a bigger video, and it's taken me a little bit longer to do. And I wanted to get a video out, so yeah. I am doing a labels snippets video, because for things like this, we all need mini labels, because we just do. I mean, who doesn't need a mini label in their life? Because I know I don't. I want one. I do, I mean. I want a mini label. So yeah, thank everybody for being here, and I'll see you next time. Happy crafting, and bye.